Okay guys, welcome back once again, and in this module I'm going to show you how to create the actual sales page. Okay, while in the last module I'm going to show you how to create the order form and the thank you page. Now the reason we're going to be creating a thank you page and the order form at the last module is because we're going to need the thank you page link, okay, for the order form. So we're going to add the thank you page link inside the order form. So once your customer successfully place an order for your product, they will be automatically redirected to the thank you page. Okay, so this is why we're going to be creating it for the last one. So first we're going to need the thank you page, then we need the link for the order form. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to create the actual sales page, which is going to be the page to market your product. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so I'm inside my WordPress admin dashboard right now, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to the page area here. So I'm going to click on add new page. All right, so let me do this in a new page. All right, so what we're going to do now is just give it a title. Okay, so if the name of the product you want to sell is fingerprint padlock, okay, just enter fingerprint padlock here. Okay, so you can create as many page for as many products you want to sell. Okay, so just name the title of the page, the name of the product you are selling. So the next thing you're going to do now is to click this edit with Elementor. All right, so once you click edit with Elementor, we're going to be able to create the sales page using the Elementor plugin I said we should install earlier. Okay, so what we're going to do now is you're going to come here, click this setting icon here, then come here, then you're going to click this twice. Okay, so you can either click the Elementor full weight first, then click the canvas later. Okay, so click on this, then come back again, then click on Elementor canvas. So it's going to change the whole page. All right, so we're going to have the whole full page to create our actual sales page. So what you're going to do now, you just click on the plus button, then click this. Okay, so it's going to create this for you. So what you want to do is just click the middle icon here, then come here, then enter 800 width. All right, so once you've done that, the next thing we're going to do is just click here, then you're going to see a spacer icon here. So what you want to do is just simply drag this here. Okay, you're going to drag it into the box. All right, so you can now edit the space. Okay, if you want the space to be big, you can adjust it here. Okay, so but what we need is just a little space. All right, so the next thing we're going to need now is the title heading. Okay, so drag it and place it inside the box. All right, so remember, this is the page we are trying to create. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to enter the title of the page. Now this is the title of the page, so I'm simply going to copy this and paste it inside the page. All right, so let me remove the color so I can easily show you how to add the color yourself. All right, so you can place it here also. All right, good. So let's make it stay in the middle. So just click this center icon here, so it's going to adjust the text. So the next thing we want to do is we want to change the color of the text and also change the font of the text. Okay, so for the font, what you're going to do is just click on this typography here, then the drop down, then I actually use Ubuntu. I think this is what I'm actually used to. So in your own case, you can just go for anything that you prefer. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to change the color of the text. So I prefer red. So I'm going to make this red. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is to adjust the size of the text. Okay, so to adjust the size of the text, what you need to do is just come here, title, then you click on typography, then you see the size here. Okay, so from here you can easily adjust it. All right, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay like this. Okay, so you can adjust it a little bit here. Okay, it's okay like this. All right, so the next thing we want to do is you want to add a space in between the text. Okay, so we want to add a space. We want to add a height space, which has a line height here. So what we're going to do is just come here, then increase it. Okay, as you can see now it's adjusted. So the next thing you want to do again is come here, then click on this screen icon here. So you'll be able to edit the page for your mobile version and also a desktop version. Okay, so click on the mobile here. Okay, so now this is the mobile. So what you want to do is just click on this, then click on typo, then adjust the size, okay, for the mobile version here. This is what they are going to see. This is what you're going to see on your mobile phone if you access the page through your mobile phone. So I think 27 is okay. So the line height is okay. Or let's see if I can actually reduce it. Okay, I think it's okay this way. All right, so the next thing we want to do now is we want to add an image to it. All right, so as you can see here, so under the title we have an image here. Okay, so I have the image already. So in your own case, make sure you have the product image already. So what you're going to do now is you're going to click this icon again, then you're going to drag this image button into the box. All right, so once you've dragged the image button into the box, come here, then click on choose image. It's going to redirect you to your media area. So from there you can add the product image. So this is the product image. What I'm going to do is click insert media. So as you can see, the product image is there. All right, so let's see how it looks like on the mobile version. All right, so I think this is okay. So let's check the actual sales page. All right, so this is the actual sales page. Then we need another image. Now this is actually an image, okay, which says special sales, then 60% off today only, special offer, offer expires in 00 blah 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 blah. So now this is a countdown timer, this is a button, and this is the image. So to create an image like this, what I actually use is Canva. All right, so this is it. Okay, so in your own case, if you don't have an account with Canva, all you simply have to do is just enter Canva to Google. You're going to see, then create an account with them. It's actually free. So I have an account with them already. I'm also going to add the link at the description of the video. Make sure you scroll to the description of the video, click the link and create your account, so you can use it to design any image for yourself. All right, so what you want to do is to create that image. Just click on create a design, then click custom size. So you can just choose 400 by 400, then click create a new design. So if you have your own Canva account, you can pretty much use it to create anything you want to, and it's absolutely free to use. All right, so what we want to do now is just come to this text section here, then add this, then enter the special sale here. Then we have, what do we have again here? We have 60% off today only, then offer expires in. All right, then the and pointed down. So for you to get the and pointed down, all you simply need to just go to Google, then type and pointed down. You see several images. Okay, so I have this already. So what I have to do is just come to upload in your own case, then click upload media. You'll be able to add it to Canva, then add it to what you are designing. So you can from there download it. So just click on this. You're going to download it to your laptop, and from your laptop you can upload it to using the Elementor page builder. All right, so I'm going to go back because I have this already. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add another space icon here to have a space between this image and the next image we're going to be adding. All right, so what I want to do is just come here, then add a space. Okay, so I think I've added space already, so I can reduce it here. I think it's okay like this. Okay, so come back here, then add the image box under the space. Good. Okay, so click this. Okay, so I have the image already, so add insert media. But then we have a slight difference. So if you check, the background of this page is actually white. Okay, so but if we check this again, you notice that the image is only white while the background color is ash. Okay, so for us to adjust this, what you need to do is just click on this icon here, click it, then come to design. Okay, so once you click the style, you're going to see background overlay, border, shape, divider, typography. So what you want to do is just click background. Okay, then come to color. So as you can see, color here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it white. Okay, so for you to make it white, you can actually go to Google and type white code. Okay, let me quickly do that. White color code. Okay, so this is white. So let me quickly copy this, then come back here. Okay, so let me paste that here. Okay, so as you can see, the whole background is now white. Okay, so let me see the original page. Okay, as you can see now, this is white and this is white also. All right, good. So the next thing we want to create now, is this countdown timer here, then this button, then this video, and the rest of it. Okay, so for the countdown timer, what you want to do again now is come back here. Okay, so I think there is a space here. Oh, this space was supposed to be in the middle of the image, and as I can see now, it's not there. So let me quickly move this up. All right, so it's now there. So let me adjust it, let me increase it. Okay, good. So we need a countdown timer under this. So what you want to do is come back here again, then scroll down. You should see the countdown timer icon somewhere here. Okay, so this is it, countdown. All right, so come here, then place it under. All right, so as you can see, we have days, hours, minutes, and seconds, and what we're going to be needing is hour, minute, and seconds. Okay, so cancel the date here. Good, so that is done. Then let's come to style. So from the style area here, you'll be able to design. So let me check the one here. So what do we have here? Okay, so this is what we have here. So let me look at the settings so we can actually use that to create our own. All right, so I think the hours here is 47 and 59 minutes. All right, so let me quickly come here. Ever growing. Okay, 57 and 59. Okay, so let me come back to style. Then we need to change the color. Okay, so style, what color am I using here? So this is the background color. Okay, let me copy the color here. So in your own case, you can actually adjust it here. So let me come here. Don't let me tamper with the actual page. So this is the page that we are creating. So you can use this to adjust the color. So not to waste our time, let me quickly paste the code here. Okay, so that is the code. So I need to change the color of the number. So let me come back here. So I think the color of the number is actually red. Okay. So as you can see now, the color is red. So color and the label color. Okay, so let's come back here, then let's go to content. Okay, so the color here should be red. Okay, and why the label color should be red also. Okay, so if you see it a little bit different. Okay, so there are still work to be done here. So what we want to do is let's go back to the box. The container width is 53. Okay, so let's come back here. So where is it? Container width 53. then what again? Then we have the space between is 10. Okay, so let's come back here. So the space between is actually 10, but then I think is still different. Okay, so the background color too is also white. Okay, the background color is white, but then there should, this should, it's not obvious as this. Okay, so there's something missing. Okay, then the border radius here is 20. Okay, so I think that is what we are missing. So the border radius here should be 20. 20. Okay, so it's 20. But then is it showing? Let's come back here again and check. Space between. Then border type none. Border type is none. Then the space, I think so. I think it's actually closer. I think it's actually closer to this. I don't want to make this a long video, so I'm trying as much as possible to make the video short. All right, so we have our timer. So I think I'm going to work with this. All right, guys, we're going to work with this. Okay, so what do we have next again? So we have the button. All right, so the button. So for the button, what you're simply going to do is just come back here, then click this button and drag it under. All right, good. So click the button, then come here. So with this, you can actually place the button in the middle of the box. All right, so we're going to edit this. So to get to the actual specification, let me come back here again. So the text now is buy now. The text is buy now. The size is medium. So let's come to style, background color red, border radius 24. All right, okay, so the text buy now, and as you can see here, we have an icon. We have a cat icon. So to add your own cat icon, what you simply need to do is just come here, then click the icon library, then let me search for cats. Okay, so this is shopping cart, so let me go with this, insert. All right, so medium, let's make it medium. Good. So the icon spacing, okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. Let's come to style. So the color should be red. Okay, so the color is red. So we need this to be bigger. So let me check the size here. So the size here is, let me come to typo. Okay, so the size is 65. All right, so come back here again, then click on typo, then let's make it 65. Good, so it's bigger now. So the radius here is 24. Good. So the radius is 24. The background color is red, and I think we are good to go. So we are good to go, guys. So the next thing we're going to be creating now is we're going to add the, what's it called? We're going to add the product video on the page, so to give people a clear understanding on how the product works or what the product actually does. All right, so this is the video I added to the page. All right, so for you to do this, so I think we have an heading here, then we have the video box. Okay, so in my own case, what I'm going to do is come back here again, then click this. Okay, so I think we need to add a space. I think we need to add a space. I feel there is a slight difference here. I think there's a slight difference here. I think the color is not matching with the rest of this. Okay, so let me quickly fix this. Let me quickly fix this. Okay, so this is the color. The second color should be white also. Let me copy the code here. Copy. the color, then the second color. This is the second color. So okay, so everything should be white now. Good. So everything is white now. All right. Okay, so you can see now everything is working perfectly fine. Now this is another section. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. So this is a mistake actually. Let me see if I can actually move this inside this box. Good. Good. Alright, so I need a space in between the countdown timer and the buy now button. Okay, so to do that, come back here, then spacer. Good. This is perfect. This is perfect. Alright, so we need an heading. Okay, so before that, let me add another space under the button. Spacer under. Good. So let me make it smaller. Good. So again, the heading. Okay, so that should go under the space. Good. Okay, so what is the heading here? Watch in action. Watch in action. So I'm sure we know how to do this already. So the typo, the text color, I think the text color should be red, then the title, then the typo. What is the size of the typo here? So the size here is 70. Okay, so let me make this 70. Then let me make this stay in the middle. Okay, so click the center here. All right, good. So I think the font is Ubuntu. Good. So then I need the video box. The video box should go on the video on the. Good. Right, so we need the link. You need the YouTube link of that video or the video you're going to be using for your own product. All right, so in my own case, I think I have the link already, so let me copy this. Good. Then click this edit button here, come here, place the URL here. Good. Right, as you can see, we now have the video. So what else are we going to do here? So we need another image, another image, another image. Then we need a text. So for your testimony, now what I usually do is I search for the product on Amazon. Okay, so I go to the review area. So I look for the review of the people, I copy it, then I paste them here, then put in verified buyer. Okay, so that is actually how I got my own reviews. Okay, so let's go back to the actual page we are creating. All right, so I think we're going to add another image under. So but before then, we should add a space in between. There's a space in between here, there's a space here, then image. So that is what we're going to do now. So add the spacer under the video box. Good. Okay, so after that, we need the image box under the spacer. Good. So let me reduce the space a little bit. Good. All right, so let's add our image. So what is the image we are adding? Okay, small and exquisite. So in your own case, you must have uploaded the video and the image already. So this is image, I have it already, so let me just insert that, so I won't waste time. So what is the next image we're adding? This is the image we're adding. So let me come here again. Okay, so what you want to do again is add this spacer button. Good. Reduce the size. Good. Then come here again, add the image button. Good. Okay, so which image am I adding? Okay, this. Okay, where is the image? This is the image. Good. So let me add another spacer in between. Good. Okay, so add another image box. Good. Okay, upload your image. This is the image. Good. So I think it remains one last image I'm going to upload. Okay, that is the last image. Okay, this is the last image, but we are not there yet. Okay, so this is where we are now. So in your own case, what you simply want to do now is come here, then add the spacer, under good. So reduce it. Cool. All right, so this is what we're going to be adding: testimony from previous customers. So this is going to be the heading. So what you want to do now is you want to add another heading. Okay, good. So I'm sure we know how to adjust the heading, so I don't want to make this video a long one, so let me simply copy this. Good. You know how to change the color and you know how to adjust the font. Okay, so let me paste it here, then come here. Okay, this is not going to work. I need to remove the color, then create a new color. All right, good. All right, so to adjust the color, come here, let's make it red. Good. Content, then place in the middle. Then we need to adjust the font. This should be Ubuntu, then the size. Let me check the size we're using here. So the size we're using here is 50. Okay, so let me make this 50. Testimony from previous customers. Okay, so the next thing we're going to add on that is the text box. Okay, so this is the text box. I think we actually have 30 of this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to include, how are we going to do it? Let me see. Okay, so come here, the text box. I think this is one. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate it 3 times. Good. All right, so let me check again. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is, let me quickly copy this, but in your own case, make sure you have your own review in place. All right, so to save the stress, I'm going to copy this, come back here, then paste it here. All right, good. So let me delete this, then let me duplicate it. Good. We now have 3 reviews. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to add the headings. Okay, so come back here again, come here, add the spacer button, the spacer box. Okay, reduce it. Okay, come here, add the headings. The headings should be under the space box. Good. Make it stay in the middle. How to use fingerprint padlock. Okay, come here, then change the text. How to use fingerprint padlock. Style, let's change the color to red. Good. Now let's change the typo. Good. So the font, let's make it Ubuntu. Good. 47, let's make it 50. All right, perfect. Okay, so I think we're going to add the image under it. Okay, so I have the image already, so what I'm simply going to do is come back here, add the image box. Good. Okay, choose image, this is it, add it to it. Perfect. All right, we're almost done, guys. So the next thing we're going to do now is below is how to place your order for this product. This is what we're going to do. So this is another heading, obviously. So come here again, then click this. Okay, so add a space under. Good. Reduce it, then add the heading. So where's the heading? Good. Under the spacer box. Yes, perfect. Okay, stay in the middle. Let me copy the text. Copy. So let me paste it here. Good. So you know what we're going to do now? We're going to change the color to red. Good. Then change the font. Ubuntu. Then the size. Let me make the size 50. Let me check the actual size here. So the actual size here is 39. Good. So let me make it 39. So 50 seems to be here. 39 should do the job. Alright, so 39 is perfect. So what's the next thing we're doing? Below is how to place the order. So normal price is 48,600, while the actual price is 27,000 for one piece. Okay, so this is a text. Okay, so what you want to do here is come here again, then draw the text. Okay, before that, let's add a space in between the two. Let's add a space in between the two. Reduce the space. Okay, so this is the text editor box. Place it under the spacer. Good. Okay, so let me check here again. So what do we have here? So we have the normal price 48,600, and that. So what you want to do is you can actually adjust this inside the text icon here. So instead of copying and pasting, let me show you how you can do that. Let me adjust everything. So do it. So I'll do it from the start. Okay, so this is it. Good. So let me make this stay in the middle. Good. So we have color black here and we have color red here. So this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so let me add a space. So you can change the size here by using this. So heading, then make this to heading 2. Good. So I think the space in between is too much. Okay, it's okay like this. Okay, so this is black and this should be red. Okay, so to adjust the color, come here, click this, then make it red here. Good. I think that is what we have here. Then what is under is the image we created earlier. Alright, good. So what you want to do now is just come here and add the image under this. Good. Then choose the image. We created the image earlier, so you should have it in your own case. Alright. So what is the next thing we're going to be doing? So the next thing is the countdown timer. Okay, so what you simply want to do is, so to avoid wasting our time, so what you're going to do is just come here, then click duplicate. Good. Then let's draw this down. Okay, I think I lost that. Okay, this is it. We are taking it down. Good. Perfect. So let me come here again. Let me check. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create this out to order box. Okay, I use the text editing box to create that, so I'm going to show you how to do that also. So come here, drag this under this. Okay, so let me add a space. Let me add a space in between the two. Okay, let me adjust that. Okay, so that is adjusted. Okay, Okay, so let me come here. So how to order the product? Okay, so this is it. The price of the product for one pack is 27. So in your own case, your product price, you go here, then the price for 2, you should do the calculation. So just give the 2-pack price here, then 3-pack. So this is what I'm going to be copying. Okay, so the color for this is white. That is why you can't see it here. Okay, now let me show you content. Okay, so this is how to order. This is the color here, and this white, the price for 1 pack is actually here, but you can't see it because the color is white. Okay, so let me simply copy everything that is here. Okay, so as you can see now, this is everything that is here. So I showed you how to adjust, how to create this while we were creating this. So you can simply use the format I use here to create this also. So to avoid wasting our time, I'm simply going to copy everything here, copy, then paste it here to avoid wasting our time. Good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click this edit button here, then come to advanced. Okay, so let me come to background, then I'm going to change the color here. I'm going to change the color here to red. Okay, so as you can see, this is everything, but then this is still different from this. Okay, so as you can see, this is curve. Okay, so let me come to style, let me come to advanced. I think it should be advanced, it should be border. Okay, so the border radius is 24 also. So let me come back here, let me come to advanced, then scroll down to border, then make the border radius 24. Alright, so as you can see, there is it, but the color is a little bit different from the color is a little bit different here. So let me copy the color code here. Copying. Okay, so let me come here, background. Good. So I think we now have the same color now. So the next thing we're going to do is now, so under the box, there should be the how to place order form. Okay, so let me show you the actual page. Now this is an edited thing. Okay, so I want to show you the actual page so you're going to know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the actual page. So under this box here, then we're going to see this form. So the form is what I said we're going to be creating in the next video with the thank you page. Okay, so once we've created the thank you page, we're going to copy the link of the thank you page, then come back here, then add it in the setting of this order form. Okay, so once the customer place their order, once they place their name, their phone number, and submit the form, okay, so it's going to redirect them to the thank you page, which that is why I said we're going to be creating this for the last module. Okay, so I will show you how to create that. All right, so once we've created the order form, okay, we're going to generate a code. So it's that code that we are going to copy and place, and we're going to place here. Where is it? That we're going to place here. So once we place the code here, so it's going to show this automatically. Let me show you. Okay, so this is it. Please fill the form below to place your order. So this is the box for the code. Okay, this is the box for the code. So what does it say? Okay, so this is the Ninja form code. Okay, this is the Ninja form code. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to create this. Okay, so let's see what we're going to create next. Okay, so we have, this is actually a text editor box also. Okay, so I'm sure you know how to create that. Okay, so what you want to do now is come here, then add the spacer box here. place it under. Okay, so we need another text editor box, so place this under the spacer. Okay, so let me reduce the size here. Okay, good. So what we're going to need here is, let me quickly copy this. Let me copy everything. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? So we have another space here. We have another space here. Then again, we have another text. We have another text editor here. Then after that, we have the box for the code. Okay. So let me quickly do that also. So let me add a spacer in between. Okay. Let's make it 30. Okay, so after that, what we're going to add in again. Okay, please fill the form below to place your order. All right, let me copy this. Okay, so let me drag another text editor box under the spacer. Okay. All right, so after this, we're going to add the shortcode. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create this in the next video. All right, so you know how to add the countdown timer also. So this video is already a long video. So what you want to do now is simply duplicate it. Good. Then drag it down. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think we're going to drag it under here. Yep. So we're going to add the code under here in the next video. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the text icon. So the text icon is also what I use to add this inquiry box. All right, so for my inquiry, you can add your number here. So what did I use here? Icon box. Okay, I think I used the icon box. So this was why I was able to use this phone number box here. Okay, so let me show you how that is done. Okay, so come here, let's add a space. Okay, let me reduce it. Okay, then come here, then the icon box. Let me search for it. Okay, so this is the icon box. So let me place it under the space. Good. So this is going to be the phone icon. Okay, so this is it. Let me insert. Good. So let me check what's here. Okay, so we have the phone box for my inquiry, then the phone number. Okay, for my inquiry, the phone number. So this is the title and description. Okay, so let me show you title and description. Good. So this is the number. So for the style, you can change the color to red here. All right, good. It's red. So the content, let me change the color to red also here. As you can see, it's now red. Okay, so for the description, let me simply remove this. Good. All right, then I think we are still missing something here. Okay, so if you see, we have this first here and we have it on top here. So to adjust that, what you're simply going to do is come to the icon position here, then choose this. Good. Perfect. So I think we now have everything we want to create. create here. Okay, so the last thing we're going to create is this. Now, when you start running adverts on Facebook, it is very important that you include your privacy policy terms of service page on that link under the sales page. Okay, so once Facebook sees this, they won't block your Facebook ad account. So this is very important. This is very compulsory. Okay, so to do this, what you're going to do is just come here, then click a new section. Okay, so under that section, come here, then you drag your text editor inside. All right, so make it stay in the middle. Yeah, so it's in the center now. So let me check. Okay. I think we need to adjust the size. Okay, so come back here, then click this icon here, then come here, then choose 800. All right, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you can just jot this down, write this down, then type it in your own. Okay, so let me copy this in my own case. Okay, so what you want to do now, you need to copy the link. You need to copy the link of your privacy policy terms and condition, then add it here. Okay, so to add it, all you simply need to do is highlight it, then click on this chain icon to add the link. Okay, so my own is there already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, then come here, then paste it here. Why is it not showing? Okay, so everything is showing now. All right, so we are almost done. As you can see, we now have the full page. Now the only thing missing here is the order form. The only thing missing here is the order form. This is our page. All right, so to do this, now the order form is going to be in between here. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how this is going to be done. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe to the YouTube channel, please subscribe so you won't miss the next video and subsequent video I'm going to be creating like this. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. I will see you in the next module.